Welcome to Analytical Autumn installment on presentation skills. This month, we've gone through a journey of understanding basics, tools and tricks, even my personal experience, and the goals that you set when presenting and public speaking. Today is the culmination of this month's topic. This is episode 5 of this installment, where we recap this topic in a neat little package. Presentation skills can be gained by starting with basics. Public speaking starts with learning about presentation techniques. Regardless of your occupation, your daily responsibilities, these skills develop an improved communication and confidence. When we refer to presentation skills being a form of communication, it may appear counterintuitive because a presentation is a one-way delivery. However, it is in fact a form of communication because you need to make sure that you're delivering the message, but also being conscious that your audience is receptive and receiving that message as it's being delivered. It's important to check in during and post presentation to ensure that the audience has been listening, hearing, understanding, and eventually implementing the message that you've delivered. That is the way in which you would know you were successful in this particular event. Beginning with techniques creates a foundation to leverage when you're practicing the actual skill of public speaking. Learn the skill as you would any theoretical topic, and then delve into the practice. It's important to explore the basics, from the platforms to use, the best audio visuals, the audience engagement tricks, and, most importantly, the art of storytelling. Presentation skills are based on storytelling when you're presenting yourself as a public speaker who has something to offer. Storytelling is an art to be practiced and a science to be learned. If you continue practicing your storytelling skills today, you will enchant your audience at every occasion. Public speaking is not synonymous with presentations. Presentations are more technical and a form of public speaking. Of course, to start off, you need to define the goals of your presentation. Once you've identified your goals, explore the techniques and tools. Presentation skills must be paired with tools, including audiovisuals, props, personal style, and persona, that are supportive to your goals rather than the other way around. It's important not to let the tools that you're using drive the presentation. Rather, be yourself in the driver's seat and use these tools to your advantage. Along with understanding your audience, you will be set up for successful public speaking. Your persona is part of your authentic personality, but slightly exaggerated in a good way on certain characteristics that you hold strongly. Again, your persona is there to deliver on your presentation goals. This all fits with your personal brand, which exists on stage and off stage as well. Whether you're delivering a small presentation, a one-to-one coaching session, a large speech, a seminar, a lecture to thousands, etc. Make your presentation techniques upskilling journey a fruitful one. This is a skill that absolutely everybody would benefit from and would instill confidence that lasts a lifetime. A book that I've really enjoyed reading is On Mental Toughness. It's an HBR book and it's very insightful and not a very heavy read. It's a light one. So make sure to check it out. Next month, we'll be covering the topic of public speaking overall as an umbrella overarching term. I invite you to join us next week when we begin with this topic to polish what we've learned in October on presentation techniques. Hope you'll join us in next week's video.